Hello and welcome to Computer Tech and More. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Logitech MX Mechanical Mini Keyboard. So this keyboard is the miniature version of their full-size MX Mechanical keyboard, not to be mistaken with the one that has the cup shape keycaps. This one has flat style keycaps. The reason I want to make sure that's clear is because there are that one is considered not as good based on ratings, rtings.com. When I went looking for reviews for a slim keyboard for basically use with my Plex server laptop stuff. Anyways, let's kind of take a quick look at the box, and then we'll open it up, take a look at the features. So what's included: the keyboard, the one link, is that what they call it? Logitech controller, cable, documents. Let's see, quiet tactile keys. So that means they're tactile keys, not clicky and or linear. Just want to make that distinction. Long-lasting comfort, smart illumination. That means the illumination will turn off until it senses that your hand is nearby, and then it'll turn back on. That is great for power savings because it claims pretty substantial battery life. I'll have to look it up and bring it up in the next part of the video there. And all right, let's just open it up. Oh, I need to get the sides here. So previously I had looked at the Newfie Air 75, but I ended up returning that one. I just didn't like it. I'm bringing that up because it's a similar class keyboard, meaning it's slim with tactile switches. There aren't that many slim mechanical keyboards on the market right now. They are supposed to be more ergonomic because they don't lift your hand, hang on, let me get that angle right, up as much, so to cause this weird angle in your wrist. So that's one of the reasons I'm kind of looking for one. Also, I would be casually looking for a replacing keyboard for my drop shift to use as my gaming keyboard and use my drop shift for basically work. Inside the box, there we go. So it can have different cues, so you can have this connected to 3 different devices by switching it based on modes. On, Bluetooth. Anyways, in here, open up the keyboard, there is the Logitech sync controller. I wonder if my other one will work the exact same way because it has the little star thing on it. Hopefully I only need one of these because I don't really want to have to switch devices or have 2 of these plugged in. That would be just pretty much inconvenient. What else is in this little box? Probably the power cable. So I believe that this keyboard is wireless only, unlike the Air 75 that I just looked at. But it does have USB-C charging to USB-A. The reason I brought that up is because the Newfie had great response time, latency, as long as it was wired. Its wireless latency was kind of average. This, according to ratings, has a better wireless connectivity. All right, since we're at the bottom, let's take a look at the bottom. It's got ergonomic feet for different angles and not much else to speak of. The battery is all internal, so there's no need to change batteries. Your USB, your on-off switch, and there's the keyboard. Let's adjust my camera, bring it in a little bit. Sorry, I'm trying to tell if any part of this is metal. Oh my, that is a rigid frame, whether or not it's metal. But the exterior, this part right here, this shiny part, I think is metal, but this back area is definitely feels more like plastic to me. Keycaps. They are, I believe, ABS plastic as opposed to PBT, which means they will develop a shine over time. That is the one downside with this keyboard as opposed to like the NuFi Air 75 or like, I'm going to use my drop shift as another example. But those are double shot PBT. The Air 75, they were not double shot. And then these ones are ABS, but they're supposed to have shine through for the letters, which is one of the things I wanted. And we're going to test that out in the next section, but so the keycaps sound nice. I'm sorry, I ended up juddering the camera there for a few seconds. I can feel the tactile bump a little bit. It's not overly powerful, but the keyboard just sitting right here feels pretty good. All right, let's get into testing it, and then we'll close it out and get my final thoughts. So first and foremost, so I don't forget, this is the Logitech Unifying. This is the Logitech Bolt receiver. And unfortunately, they are not compatible with each other. So my Logitech Endurance M720, is that what it is? Long life mouse uses the Unifying. The keyboard uses the Bolt. I need to look into the specs as to why they're different, but either way, I can connect the Bluetooth, or connect the keyboard via Bluetooth and my mouse via Bluetooth onto the device, but then I have more latency, or I can have two transceivers at 2.4 gigahertz. Not exactly ideal, but that's where we are right now. Here we are in the original Logitech software called Logitech Options, and this was for the mouse control. And when setting up this keyboard, I installed their new piece of software, which is called Logitech Options Plus. It's purple in color as opposed to green, and in it I can still control the mouse and designate all the stuff, pointer, scroller, flow, all that kind of settings. So it all even shows what receiver each one is using, the Unified versus the Bolt. So now I can click on the keyboard and adjust what keys. So this light down key, I can select light up, or I can attach other shortcuts to it. What else? Clicking on it just does that. So I can add other applications. I haven't done anything with regard to that yet. So I guess other applications that are installed on the computer. Change the backlighting. So it shows you that FN can change it right there. So the volume button also changes the lighting. And easy switch, laptop, there we go. And settings. So in the settings, we have always keep keyboard in Windows layout. Backlighting, I can turn it on and off. Battery saver mode automatically turns off the backlighting when the battery level is below 100% or 10%. 100% would be kind of ridiculous. Disable keys. Other things, I saw something else in there. Backlighting, change the FN keys. Anyways, it allows you to change it, and it has the current battery level for the keyboard. All right. Next, let's go do a typing test. All right. All right. 45 words per minute. That appears to be about my average. If you looked at my other keyboard reviews, that's what I'm getting. So the keyboard feels pretty good when typing on it, so I'm pretty happy there. All right, here's the keyboard. Notice that the lights are all off. As my hand gets over it, the lights turn on. So that is a power saving feature of this keyboard, so that the LEDs just go and dim down when it's not in use. So this is brightness up, down, and then FN is over there. I must have clicked something. Interesting. Oh, I'm changing its lighting effects. Anyways. That's kind of interesting. I think I just want the lights on all the time, just like that. Anyways, you got your mic, you got your volume up, down, which is by default on your page up, home. So this is a 75% keyboard. I don't remember if I mentioned that earlier. And see, the light just turned off. Get my hands near it, and it turns back on. So final thoughts about this keyboard. I so far really like it, and I think this might be the one that I use with my media controls. Well, not media, controls for my Plex type laptop and when I do stuff like that. It's a small size, it's slim, it has good battery life. The battery life is rated at 15 days to 10 months with the backlight turned off. So if it's mostly just sitting there, so it doesn't need to be accessed a lot, if the light's off, close to 10 months of battery life. That's pretty fantastic. If you're using it a lot, still 10 days. That's, or what? No, I'm sorry, 15 days. That's really good. Much better than the 48 hours of the Newfie Air 75. So, anyways, I thank you for watching my video on the Logitech keyboard. It appears really good, really well made. It's got tactile slim switches. It is a wireless only keyboard, but it charges via USB-C, so you can potentially leave it plugged in all the time. I'm not sure what else there is to say about it. If you want me to talk about anything, please leave a comment in the area below, and I'll do some additional testing and answer the questions or comments. Otherwise, have a great day. A couple additional notes about this keyboard. So while fundamentally I like the typing experience on it, I've had a couple oddities while using it. Pushing the delete key, instead of deleting the text or whatever I'm selected, will actually cause it to go all the way to the bottom, as if I pushed end. But it will delete the item. It doesn't do this on my other keyboard, even though I have both connected at the exact same time. So I can't explain this behavior. Home and end and page up and page down don't appear to work very well, despite me having changed absolutely nothing in the controls for the keyboard, basically in the software. The numbers appear to work. The lighting and these buttons appear to work. Backspace appears to mostly work, but not entirely as expected. I just don't understand it. I've tried turning on the software, turned it off, restarting, turn the keyboard on and off. It's just beyond me at this point. And because of that experience, I can't keep it. And I'm going to continue to use this one just by this one having a complete mush of a keyboard that has no typing capability. Not that I have to type that much, but that's a different topic. So if your experience is different, go ahead and leave a comment down below. I'm not trying to deter you from this keyboard, just something to keep an eye on. If anything changes and I figure anything out in the next couple days, I'll probably have an update in the description below. But otherwise, another mechanical keyboard that I just can't keep, but this one for odd reasons. But everything else about this keyboard that I really like, so I don't really know what to do. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I don't know where I'll place this in the video, so anyways, have a great day just in case.